So back from holiday and first day back on the boat, and I've brought my kitchen stuff to unpack, which is really exciting. And I'm gonna jobs for this week, gonna sand these worktops and oil them. And also, if I have time, I'm gonna paint at least the bedroom and probably the panelling that's in this section of the boat, but I haven't thought of a colour yet. So for now, we're just gonna whitewash the bedroom because it's half white anyway. But yeah, so that's this week. So coffee first, of course, and then unpack and try and sand, but we are going to go out for lunch today as well. So we filled the kitchen cabinets. Look, there's stuff inside them. There's the coffee. And lots of stuff in here. I'm going to have to have a bit of a clear out, but I did get rid of a lot of stuff before I moved here, but that's it. Cooking, and pans on here. So all sorted. So while I'm doing the worktop, my mum is taking the curtains apart. Well, curtain bits apart. So this is these little metal brackets, you can see one on the other side of the window, is where the blinds fit into. And because we can't clean the blinds, we're actually going to remove the casing. Some of these require a lot of torque, so here's one we removed a minute ago. See, one went into these tiny little holes here, and you can see how long they've been in here, so it's quite difficult to remove some of them. And then we're basically going to remove all this wood and the casings in here, because this was clearly built around where the blinds are, so you can't actually take the blinds out without removing this. So we're thinking removing the whole lot and then probably putting like a blind in instead of the curtains, so putting like a roller blind up here and then just pinning it with a button down here or something. But that's for future thoughts, but for now we're just going to remove the casings. Mum's got a big one. Brute force and ignorance, here we come.
Oh, that's not going to bring it. Never mind, I'll try something else.
I got a lot of tools. Various sizes, but lots of tools.
I haven't got a battery on it.
Oh, sorry, that's my fault. I've been using it for the sander. Here we go.
Well, I thought it was going to really kind to me.
It certainly looked like it was going to just come off neatly, didn't it? There we go. Look at that.
Oh, look at what colour it was meant to be.
Ooh, tan brown, and now it's some sort of weird grey colour, but look at that. Now we can access the blind. Fantastic. So we're at the back door, and I'm about to do this section of the worktop to sand it, and this box here under the water heater, I originally thought this wouldn't come out because it's quite stiff if you rattle it, but it does have these little things of wood keeping it. So if you use two hands, which let's try and do with the camera, it just slides back, which means I can get in here and clean it out. Which you can see how filthy it is behind there, and what colour the worktop probably was originally, and there's lots of cobwebs in this box, so we'll give it a clean out and treat the wood. Come and have a look at my worktop. So I've sanded it with 3 different, like, coarse, medium and fine, and it's alright. It's the first attempt, not done anything like this before, so it's a bit scratchy, but whatever, I'm fine with that. But it feels a lot better. But I could have done with some more pads, really, because you can see it's taken a lot of the old oil and grime off it. So my dad did suggest white spirit, but nah, don't like chemicals, so it's fine. But I need to get some more pads. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So I'll oil it next after I've done the rest of the worktop. And then yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when it's all oiled and finished. So making progress with the worktop. So this side has been oiled. It's looking fabulous. So that's just the first coat. I'll come and do the second coat tomorrow. And this bit here, I've just done this second. and you can see the difference between the two worktops. And obviously this is damp, but it does look fabulous. So there's the bit on the left, obviously, that's dried out and damaged, that I've sanded that. And then I'll come and do this bit next. So to oil, I'm using, previous owners left me it, but it's just a Ronseal antibacterial worktop oil. It actually doesn't say what it is. I'm assuming it's a linseed or similar, but seems to work. Right, kettle's on, and let's see how Mum's getting on. Oh, have you lost your screws?
I've lost all my screws.
Oh no.
I think I might as well go to bed.
Well, there's a bed right there.
Where did it go? Oh. It's not there, is it?
No. You wouldn't think you could lose screws on a wooden
I'll
floor
find
like
it
this.
on my foot shortly. Oh yeah, bloody hell!
Look at
Oh,
that.
that's something else.
Oh, not a screw.
That's
What
not
have
the
you found?
screw. I don't know what it is.
Oh, that. You don't ask.
No, that's not.
Random junk. I've no idea.
I found it. I found it.
Hey!
Yay. 3 screws.
3 screws.
There you
Excellent.
go. Excellent.
Isn't
Yeah,
there
we
4
do.
screws? Was there only 3 in
No,
there?
there's only 3,
Alright.
thankfully. And that,
There we go.
'cause
So
it's
this-
it's fitted.
This is what we're trying to remove. So this is where the blinds were sitting, the brackets of the blind. So you just flick these out and the blind sits in, and then it's these screws. So here's one we took out from the other side. So doing well, and there's a lot more light. And obviously you'll notice my seals are a bit shabby, but that's a job for another day. But yeah, loads more light coming in. You can even see the sun reflecting off next door's boat. But yeah, big improvement. Window still doesn't open fully, so this is what problems we're facing. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So that wooden box that I just showed you under the water heater, look what we found a use for it already, and it's just minutes ago. A little step, because these are really stiff, and we just needed a bit of height. And whether this will work or not, I don't know, because it still doesn't look quite high enough. Oh,
Yay!
it looks a lot better. Look at that. Yay!
Little buggers. Any more?
Can you say bugger on YouTube?
Oh, I don't know. You'll have to check it. I'll pay.
Right, next. See if this works. I thought it was snow in them, but it's literally just, I don't think you can see that on camera, but it's just dust floating down past the light.
Mouth open.
Well, shut your mouth. So that's it. Worktop all sanded and oiled for a first going over. Looks pretty good. You can see where I showed you the difference before. It now looks much similar. All very shiny and pretty. And I'll do another going over tomorrow. I'm going to leave it about 6 hours, but it's 6 o'clock Sunday night now. So that's it for today. And yeah, hopefully come back tomorrow. If I don't have time after work tomorrow, I will do something else. So there's other stuff that needs doing that doesn't involve actually being here, like ordering the stuff for the internet. So that might be a job, but I do also need to clean the radiators. So that's a job for this week, but not for today. But yeah, that's it for today. So my hatch is super stiff to kind of, I can't even do it with one hand, but it is quite like rusty here, and I think it's quite stiff on that. So if anyone's got any suggestions how to decrease the stiffness of one's hatch, then please let me know. So we're just leaving the boat now and get a look at this moody sky. Isn't that gorgeous? Yep. Shame I'm not staying. Never mind, another day.